Honestly, I never knew Patrick sober. The whole 13 years we were together, he's he's been drinking. And in his alcohol stages, he probably don't remember some of the things.
Right.
So before Patrick started, while Patrick was drinking, he was very obnoxious. He would do things. I would try to get sleep for work, and he would blast his radio. I couldn't get sleep. Um, he would leave out of the house, and I'd ask him to stay home because I knew he was intoxicated. I'd ask him to stay home because you know you're gonna get in trouble. He never listened to anything, and I always told him, you know, I'm only doing this, you know, for your to benefit us, to keep you out of trouble. And then I get a call saying he was in jail.
I was maybe 18, 19. And why did I start? Because hanging out, thinking it was cool. And I always hung with older people. So
It was available to him. I always told him, you need to grow up. You know, I need a man and not another child that I have to look out for. And he would never listen. So I felt that would maybe open up his eyes and change him the way I wanted him to be changed. But you can't change a person if they don't want to be changed.
my name is Patrick Haynes, and I'm 33 years old.
And my name is Denise LaPiccolo, and I'm 39 years old.
I got in family treatment court. Me and my son we went to one of my friend's houses, and he had some kids that went to school with him, and they wanted to play with them. So I was on the other side, like at the neighbors, drinking. My son was over across the street playing with the other kids, and I used to stay over there on 8th Street, so I used to play with the kids a lot out there, and we used to do tricks on bikes, jump off of ramps, and I was out there playing with somebody, and I fell off my bike. Somehow I was on the phone talking to a friend, and they were saying
loud.
that I was loud and rude to the kids, and someone called the police, and
they came
and they came
found
in.
that he was
Yep.
intoxicated and had my son with him.
Yeah.
So they took him to jail for that.
I am Mary Timko, and I'm a juvenile court judge in the 3rd Judicial District, and I do juvenile court for Buena Vista County, Cherokee County, Ida County, and Woodbury County. But I have a specialized court in Buena Vista County called the Family Treatment Court, and I preside over that. We also have a similar court in Cherokee and Ida. Patrick in Family Treatment Court is an interesting story. He is an alcoholic. To me, before I started doing Family Treatment Court, I didn't realize that there would be some different issues with alcoholics versus drug addicts. And maybe it's because it's legal.
It was hard getting him involved in family treatment court first. Because when they told him everything he had to be involved in, his first reaction is, and if I didn't do it, what are you going to do to me?
Yeah, that's
you
how
know,
I felt
that's exactly what he said to
They
the
can't do
DHS
nothing.
people. And she told him, I will take your kids from you. And so he had to decide.
My kids,
he had to decide his family or, keep drinking but I think he was still in his alcoholic stages back at that time. So, but once he opened up, I kind of had to put my foot down. So
my first day there was like, man, from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, it's gonna be a long time, man. I gotta go to work too, so I'm already tired from the night before, because I think we was working 9 hours and getting off at 1:15 in the morning. So, but I had to do, what I had to do. So it helped me out, and I kind of figured that maybe I can get something out of it that benefit me down in life. So, because it was like you got 4 phases to complete before you graduate, and you got a lot of homework assignments to do too, and I wasn't doing none of it. Like, too much for me. I don't understand it.
And so it was a little harder to kind of break through with him because he did not initially see that as an issue. It was like, I can drink and I can control it. And so to get him to really understand that his alcoholism caused problems in the family, for the family, was difficult to do. He was lucky to have his wife, Denise, was very tough love with him. And I think that helped. When she saw that he was wanting to get help and that he was wanting to make changes, she jumped on board and she was going to help him.
Well, I wanted to change, but it was like I just needed that extra push and the support and the help that I needed. So people see that I wanted to change, but like I didn't know how.
He always denied being an alcoholic. And then when he started going to the treatment and in AA meetings, he realized I am an alcoholic, you know. And I was kind of the part of it too, because I would always get it for him. And then I had to put my foot down and say no more, you know. So, but he always had it there for him. So why stop drinking? If it's always available, why would you stop? So.
It really affected my son a lot, though. It was things he been wanting to do, like on Sundays when I'm not at work, and I had a day off, and he want to maybe ride a bike, play a video game or something like that.
But he was so worried about getting drunk.
And I go out, and my son used to say every day, when Daddy don't have to work, he go to jail every day. And this was like every Sunday. Every day I was
But now, like, I work on Sundays, and he doesn't. So I work overnight. And when I woke up, we have a new bingo game that he's been wanting to play. And I'm like, who opened the bingo game? And I found out they played bingo while I was sleeping. I wanted to be involved with that. So,
we ain't winning no
so there's
prizes,
things,
but
they could have found prizes, you know. There's things he does now that he wasn't able to do while he was intoxicated.
Well, the moment that I felt that I could change was listening to others, how they changed, and maybe I could do the same. And it changed me a lot, like not being selfish like I used to be, and appreciating the things that I got and the people that really care.
Financial situation has changed a whole lot.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, because every week, what was it, about $50 a week?
Probably more than that.
On alcohol.
Give us like an example of some things that.
Patrick's involvement in family treatment court changed our family because we're closer as a family. You know, I don't have to argue at him as much. We talk more. You know, he's more understandable. He's more open to things that I have to say instead of shutting me out. And there's times I'll try to talk to him and he just turn his music all the way up. I don't know how many speakers you've blown.
As of now, paying off the fines that I still owe fines from court fines and attorney fines and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get my driver's license back. Hopefully I can get it back this summer because I want to take my son somewhere, you know, just driving or whatever instead of riding our bikes all the time, because that's what we do. We basically ride bikes mostly everywhere.
Eventually our plans will probably to take our kids to somewhere nice, like Disney World or something we couldn't do when he was drinking, you know.
Just talk it out.
I'm just proud that he
he
did what he did.
I'm proud of myself too.